Hey guys, and today we're going to talk about one of the biggest disappointments in Roblox history. But before that, the challenge for today is if you like compliments, smash that like button and maybe click that subscribe button. Why not? I mean, who doesn't like compliments? So yeah, and with that being said, let's talk about it. So what is the biggest disappointment in Roblox history? Is it removing tickets? Is it some recent update? Oh no, let's go back in time. With my time machine, obviously. So let's go back to the year 2011. So in the year 2011, the gift of the Dominator came out. Now, this is the very first year Roblox ever did what is known as Halloween gifts. So every year since 2007, they gave out gifts during Christmas. But in 2011, this would be the first year they would give out gifts during Halloween. And there was no way to earn these gifts for free, like on Christmas. You had to buy these gifts for Robux, and this was the most expensive gift, costing around 13,000 Robux. And the description reads, this gift contains one of three things: a Dominus, a Domino Crown, or a bunch of icky spiders. So there was a risk to be assumed here when someone spent 13,000 Robux. And you know, who doesn't want a Dominus? But what if a bunch of spiders came out? Well, that would surely be the biggest disappointment in Roblox history. But 241 people took the plunge into hoping this item would be a Dominus or a Domino Crown, and it turns out it's a Dominus Massor. The red eye is worth over 1 million Robux. Funnily enough, at the time people thought this was the ugliest Dominus because this was the fourth Dominus ever to come out after the Imperius and the Infernus, the Frigidus. Now for this one to come out with eyes and a very different look to it, people thought this was ugly, but this was definitely not a disappointment. People were very happy to get that. It's a very coveted item in modern day Roblox. So what is the disappointment? Well, they kept doing the Halloween gifts every year. So let's move ahead to 2012 now. So in 2012, you have the gift of Sinister Ascension. So once again, they put the same trick on us. The description says the gift contains one of three things: a Domino Crown, a Dominus, or a flock of bats. 526 people bought this for maybe 20-something thousand Robux. It's a lot of Robux, and of course, gratefully, people were glad to see that the Dominus Vespertilio, I hope I'm saying that right, came out of it. This is a very well-known Dominus. People like it. People wanted it. Okay, people were not disappointed by this. So what was the biggest disappointment, or one of the biggest disappointments in Roblox history? So what were they disappointed by? It surely must be 2013. Well, 2013 would prove to be a downgrade, right? So you have the big, beautiful gift of Destiny. 83 people took a risk with this. They didn't think a Dominus would come out of this, and they would be right because instead you got a pumpkin. Now, this isn't the biggest disappointment to Roblox history, and the item that came out of it is a retexture of a legendary item called the Doomsakar, but instead is the Doomsakar. So people like this. Of course, it wasn't a Dominus, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, it's legendary. If you wear it, people will be like, wow, that's so cool. So there is nothing wrong with this item. It's pretty chill. So 2014 should have been the disappointment, right? So right here we have the big gift of the Phantom Hunter, which was the most expensive gift in 2014. And the Ghost Diary came out of it. You know, once again, not a disappointment, but yes, it's a very cool item that came out of this gift. So once again, it's not a disappointment. Now, it's worth over 100,000 or so Robux. If you bought the gift for like 30,000 Robux back then I think that's kind of worth it. Okay, and finally, you get to 2015. What happened in 2015 was one of the biggest, greatest disappointments in Roblox history. What happened this year? So you see the classic gift of Timeless Taste, and what's more classic than a Domino Crown or a Dominus, right? We all know what time it is. Are they gonna give out a Sparkle Time Fedora? Well, you know how crazy that would be if they gave out a Sparkle Time Fedora for Halloween. 530 people spent over 30,000 Robux on this gift. And just to put it into perspective what I'm talking about here, right? Well, for this gift, it cost 31,000 Robux. So for 31,000 Robux to invest in 2015, you would hope you would get something worth your Robux, right? I mean, sure, the gift didn't look so pretty. The other ones didn't look so pretty either, but they gave out some cool stuff. So you spent 31,000 Robux. 530 people did. You know, just to add some extra math on top of that, that means over 60 million Robux was spent on one of the biggest disappointments in Roblox history. And what are we talking about here? Well, that would be the Sparkle Time Classic Pumpkin that came out of this gift. So it wasn't a Dominus, it wasn't a Domino Crown, it wasn't a Sparkle Time Fedora. No, it's literally a pumpkin that sparkles. 31,000 Robux. And just to rub salt on the wound, the original Classic Pumpkin costed 250 Robux. But if you throw some glitter on it, it's now suddenly 31,000 Robux. And people were understandably very, very angry by this. So 2 years later, Roblox owes us to make Sparkle Time Pumpkin limited, right? Because those other items are limited, but they didn't. So Roblox messed up so bad. With the very next year, they had to make up for these mistakes. And they did make up for these mistakes. Because in 2016, they had a gift that they made it very obvious that a Dominus was going to come out of it. And this was known as the Dominus Perfectus. It's worth a lot of Robux. And yeah, people have made a lot of money off of this. Okay, so you know, you would rather have a Dominus or Sparkling Time Pumpkin? So that's all I'm saying. So yeah, one of the biggest disappointments in Roblox history, the Swarco Time Pumpkin. People were very understandably angry, but that's all I got to say today about this item and stuff like that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.